Alexa, who is Kanye West?
Kanye Omari West is an American rapper, entrepreneur, and fashion designer.
And he's also a nut.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to In the Lounge with Dre and V. I am your co-host, Queen V, and I have with me the sarcastic.
Yes, I am.
The silly.
Yes, I am.
Dude they call Dre. What up, Dre?
Queen V, what's the good word? What's going on?
Listen, man, listen. Folks out here going crazy, losing their damn mind. Can we talk for a minute? Dre?
Of course we can.
So I'm going to need us to do a little something different with this podcast today, okay? You know, I know we always have our topics and you always have your list.
No list today.
Let's have a moment of silence for the list.
You ignorant. Ignorant.
But today I want to talk about this ye versus people. Versus the people, okay? Let's talk about Kanye.
Okay.
And his... I'm not going to use the word crazy loosely because this is Mental Health Month. And he really does have some mental health issues. So I'm not going to use that word loosely. But can we talk about Kanye for a moment?
We will. That's part of the show. I
appreciate that. I appreciate that. We don't need to talk about him. But before we get started, go ahead and do your little spiel.
But before we get started, y'all know what it is. We got to do Queen V's word on the street. Queen V, take it away.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
Place your ear to your speaker and get ready for Queen V's word on the street.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
So, word on the street is Kendrick Perkins, center for the Cavaliers, and Drake, the rapper and super fan of Toronto Raptors, had it out at the Cavaliers game.
So the player, okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
Their beef went from 0 to 100 real quick.
What happened?
So I'm not really sure what happened, but they started exchanging words at halftime, and then things got really heated throughout the game.
Okay.
Drake was calling Perkins a effing pussy and challenged him to come out of the tunnel. He pretty much told him, "I'm here. What's up?"
Drake need his ass kicked. I can't stand that pretty little mother hubba.
So Perkins told ESPN that what happened was he was talking to his old teammate, walking into halftime, telling him, "We about to win this game." And Drake butted in talking shit to him. So he said something back to him. Now remember, Perkins is about 6'10", 270. Right. And then there's Drake. Perkins got this deep, "Man, I'll F you up" kind of voice.
"Man, I'll F you up if you mess with me,
and Drake sound like he's 16.
"Boy, you need to get a voice like me, boy."
I'm like, how you sounding like you 16 having a word fight with somebody?
Drake's.
I know that's messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about I'm sorry for anybody out there whose voice ain't never mature to the level of a Barry White.
Next week he gonna be singing a song about it because he don't even know if he want to be a rapper or say I don't like Drake.
But somebody said, his song God's Plan. It was like, sir, it's not in God's plan for you to go toe to toe with Perkins.
You stupid. Oh,
so,
man.
Anywho, that's my word on the street.
Oh, that was a quick one, Queen V.
But wait, what's up? So y'all heard that Bill Cosby was found guilty.
Yes.
So you think he gonna do time? What's your thoughts?
Let's see. Bill Cosby, what, 70?
Yeah, he up there. He might be 80.
He won't.
I don't think he quite 80. Is he 80? He might be 80.
I think he about 70 or 80. I think he about 70 or something, 70 something. But I don't know because it depends on how many counts they found him guilty on.
Was it 3? I think it was 3.
If it was 3, I don't know. I don't think he's going to do much time. He probably do maybe a year, a couple years or something like that, depending on how much time he gets. But usually, the jury, they'll come, like, not so much the jury, the judge will decide if they want to give him the maximum or the minimum, or
I know how they don't be getting all.
I'm just saying. No.
Don't be getting
I'm
all.
giving my answer. This is why I'm giving my answer. I want to give you a little foundation,
So with all
of
that, you
put
the list to rest and have a moment of silence for the list, and now we got to get foundation.
The listeners might not know this, so I'm just explaining this because some of the listeners might not know. So because of that, the judge may give him 10 years and give him a minimum of 3, or and then with that 3, he'll get out good behavior.
So what you're saying is, because the question was, is he gonna get some time or not?
Yeah, he's gonna get some time.
Okay, that's what I want.
Don't play me out.
I
Don't play me out on this podcast.
I want to know yes or no.
Don't play me
Simple
out on this
question.
podcast. I'd like to explain things to my listeners.
KISS.
Whatever.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Don't kiss my ass. How about that? Anyway.
As long as you keep it as simple, stupid.
Anyway, he's guilty as hell. Got all you black people talking about free Bill Cosby already. He didn't go to jail yet. All you people talking about, well, they waited too late to come out. Let me tell you something. First of all, Bill Cosby is guilty as fuck. Okay, he's a dirty old man. His Jello pudding ass is guilty. 2, how dare y'all say, well, why they wait so late to come out? Let me tell you something. Some people don't have the courage to come out until somebody else does. You know how when you're in a class and you got a question, the teacher's explaining something you don't understand, and you ain't gonna raise your hand because you don't want to be the first one to ask the dumb question, and somebody else asks the question, and then you feel comfortable, and then you start raising your hand and asking questions. Same thing with rape victims. Some of them don't want to come out. They're embarrassed. They think it's their fault. So when somebody else comes out and say, hey, this Jello pudding pop eating mother effer raped me, and then they start coming out, then that's just how it is. Just like, you raise your hand in the classroom after somebody else raised it. So let's stop saying, well, why they wait so late? Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all for saying that. A rape victim is a rape victim, and it doesn't matter when they come out. If they have been raped, which I think they have been, then they can come out whenever they feel they're comfortable. But do I think Bill Cosby is guilty? He's just as guilty as the chocolate inside of a pudding pop.
So we're going to go off. I'm going to go off topic, right, real quick. Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm going to go rogue today.
I'm not scared of you.
We ain't got no list today. I don't even think he titled this yet, y'all.
No, I didn't. This is
so I'm
freestyle.
going to just say whatever the hell I want to say, and then he just edited however he feel free. I know this is still word on the street. We just going to continue through. So, on that kind of same topic, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You have Stevie J.
Okay.
Stevie J has a habit of sleeping with his artist.
What's your point?
What's the difference between Stevie J sleeping with his artist, getting consent, versus a situation like Weinstein or Bill Cosby?
Stevie J is not putting things in people's drinks.
Okay, but what about the other folks? So forget Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Let's talk about Weinstein and
Weinstein. What is that his name?
Weinstein,
We
whatever. And
don't
the
care.
Guy from what is it? Not Good Morning America. What's the one?
Oh, not Alex. Matt.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt. He's a pervert.
So the two of them versus Stevie J sleeping with his artist, even though he's getting consent. Do you think these women would be sleeping with him if they didn't think that he had something to offer him?
Some of them will. Yeah, I think so.
And
why?
Do you think that it's inappropriate for someone to sleep with someone that they are managing?
It's not professional. No. Appropriate? That's a whole other thing. It's not professional.
All right, so it's not professional, but
Not
you don't think there's
professional.
anything wrong with that.
Hey,
You don't compare the two, is what I'm saying.
which two?
What like Matt did or Weinstein did?
Matt was talking about big asses and booties and all of that stuff and wanting to smack somebody's butt.
Okay, and what about these other dudes that are out here
It's a big
doing
difference.
inappropriate things. So because they're doing inappropriate things, is he not flirting on the job too?
Who?
Stevie J. How he get the draws if he won't flirting on the job?
He's guilty too.
That's what I'm asking. Is it similar? Even though they consented to the sex.
His is not similar to Bill Cosby's.
No, because they were putting stuff in the drinks.
But as far as the other two
I'm talking about
students,
the other ones.
there's no difference.
Okay. Just making sure you see it the same way.
And I think that guy Weinstein, whatever his name is, he blatantly told them certain stuff about if you want to move up in your career, then you have to sleep with me. Stevie J, I don't know if he said it or not, but he's just who he is. But
he's a sleaze bucket.
Yeah, he is. I can't compare the two though, because I don't know if Stevie J is saying I'll give you a record deal if you sleep with me. So I don't know.
But still, I mean, it's kind of implied.
It is implied. Implied, yeah, it is. I would agree. But there's a difference between the two. One's implied and one's out in the open. So that's what I had to say about.
I think
Bill
that's because
Cosby.
you team Stevie J, but we're gonna let that go.
I'm not team Stevie J.
Anywho,
I'm Rich Dollars. I'm team Rich Dollars.
that's a whole different one. That's
He's
like,
the
that's
same
New
kind
York.
same kind of dude.
We're talking
though.
Atlanta. I'm gonna need you to stay.
Same kind of dude though.
That's north, this south. I'm gonna need you to stay focused, sir.
All right, you know what? Let's get on
So
this nut.
wait. I got one more. I'm just doing what the hell I want today. I told you that. So I'm sure everybody by now has heard about what happened at Starbucks with the two young black men who were sitting there waiting on a friend and were arrested. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I done seen plenty of people waiting in a coffee shop, chilling in a coffee shop for hours, taking up Wi-Fi,
Who used up all the Wi-Fi? Who drunk all the Kool-Aid?
not buying none of that expensive coffee or them expensive whatever they got, what do you call them, pastries. But because it's a black man, two black men, they want to call the cops. Anywho, I'm not gonna get into that because that's old news. We didn't fought the good fight. We won, in my opinion. So I'm gonna let that go. But I wanted to share some good news. So they have a settlement with Philadelphia. The settlement was for $1 each per person. So both of the men got $1, but apparently that's what the settlement request was for. I think they just wanted to make a point. And a $200,000 high school entrepreneur program for Philly schools.
That's good.
That is awesome. And I just want to give a shout out to these two men, Rashawn Nelson and Dante Robinson. The two black men arrested for sitting at a Philly Starbucks without ordering. I just want to give y'all a shout out. To just say that I think that this is wonderful how you took this unfortunate incident and turned it into something positive. You could have sued them and just made this real ugly, but you didn't. You remained humble. You remained the great men that you are. And I think it's wonderful that you took this opportunity to get this program, I should say entrepreneur program for Philly schools. So I just want to say, if you got some clapping or something you can do.
Sound effects, round of applause. Let's go.
There we go, baby.
All right.
All right, so I'm done now.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
So let's get into Kanye West now. Queen V, explain to the listeners what's going on with Kanye. Explain how all this started, and why everybody's talking about it, and everything.
So, Kanye's been doing what I like to call the Loud and Wrong tour. That's what he's been on for a minute. So he's been, he had his Charlemagne interview. He had an interview with TMZ. He got this new song out with T.I. called Ye versus the People. And it's basically talking about his love for Trump. And T.I. pretty much telling him, yo, man, you crazy. I don't care whether you want to be a Republican or not. This man is crazy. Why would you support him? And him pretty much talking about, we need to love, not hate.
I heard him say that too. I watched the TMZ video today. Very interesting. I can barely get through his interviews, so I had to kind of skip a little bit.
So why can't you get through his interviews? I'm just
because
curious.
I'm lost, yo. Honestly, yes. I listened to that show. When I got into work this morning. Please don't say that. I got freedom at work. I got freedom at work. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a little freedom at work. So I got in this morning. I turned on the interview. I watched like the first 4 minutes, and he talked about like 5 different things. I could not get like, where are you going with this? And he got like that with TMZ too, but he didn't get too off. But the stuff that he was saying on that TMZ interview, and then he got everybody in the office. You know how when you watch TV, there's people in the background doing their own little thing on the computer and all that. He demanded everybody's attention, and they started all debating. And then there's one dude. I got the clip. Let me play the clip right now. Hold on. Let's listen to the clip right now. But I gotta explain this. The one dude, he worked there at TMZ, and he just had to say something. So he schooled Kanye. So I want you to hear this. All right, listen to this.
To me, for me, for a lot of years, the dude that inspired me to be more than what I was in Baton Rouge, that was you. Ask everybody in this room for years. Ask everybody in here how many times we've had a Kanye West story, and I've stood there, the only person to defend Kanye West because of what you meant to me. And then after that, you slapped me in my face by getting next to people who mean me harm and who don't even care about the fact, about being honest about the fact that they mean me harm.
I think that we have to get next to everyone. If we don't like Trump, we have to talk to them. We have to talk because Trump is a human being also, and he's in a very powerful position, and he's doing a lot of things to actually help business owners be able to go past all these fake laws and rules and things. I mean, Candace can give you the facts better than that, but we need to speak to people.
So Queen V, what do you think of that clip?
I mean, I agree with. Who was the TMZ employee?
Just an employee, just a regular reporter.
The Van guy, right?
No.
So
wait, Van, the guy from CNN?
No, Van, the guy that work at TMZ.
The black guy?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, I thought
this is the same.
Shame on me. I'm thinking about all this time. I'm thinking they talking about the Van guy from.
No, Van from TMZ.
That might have been him.
So he said something else to Kanye, and I'm not sure if this is. I can't distinguish the voice. I'm not sure if it's the same guy or not. But pretty much what he's saying is that I supported you all this time. Like I've been team Kanye. And to find out that you would support some dude that means me harm, that's hurtful. That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Kanye's response to anything to do with Trump is always, he's a human being. Mm-hmm. We got to show him love, not hate.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I don't mean no disrespect. But just like what I was talking about earlier, you got 2 young black men sitting in Starbucks doing nothing, absolutely nothing wrong, except for being black. That is their only freaking crime.
Right.
This is the world we live in right now. And there's a line. There's no gray area no more. The boxing gloves are on. Those days are over. You need to choose a side. And if you're choosing his side, then you ain't choosing our side. Point blank.
Right.
And to anybody that disagrees with me, listen, I try to keep politics off this show, but the truth is the truth.
Absolutely. I agree.
Trump and Trump's administration means us no good. Nobody that looks like you and me, nobody that's black, brown, tan, he means us no good. Women, he means us no good. At the end of the day, point blank. So you're going to have to choose a side because this administration is trying to make America white again. And by white again, I mean white male again.
Huh?
And I'm going to just be honest. So
what do you think? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I mean, I totally agree with what the guy said to Kanye. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. No matter what anybody says to Kanye, this has been said before. This is how the Ye versus the People song came out with him and T.I. Because T.I. had reached out to him before too, trying to sway him back onto the side of, stability, mental stability. And he, that's how the whole song came about. So right. I don't care. No matter what we say to him, it's like it's not clicking. And I know he had a breakdown. He calls it a breakthrough, right? So I know he had a moment where we haven't seen him for a while because he had this apparent breakdown. He had to go get him some help. And my heart goes out to him because, mental illness is real. This is mental health month, right?
Right.
Mental health is real. And I think since his mother passed away, Kanye been tripping. He's been tripping. The dude went out and got liposuction. What the hell are you getting liposuction
Now,
for? What the hell?
I got a clip on that too. This clip you gotta hear. Listen to this.
I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all. I got liposuction because I didn't want y'all to call me fat like y'all called Rob at the wedding and made him fly home before me and Kim got married. I didn't want y'all to call me fat, so I got liposuction.
Listen.
So he's saying he got like now you know why he got liposuction because they was talking about Rob Kardashian.
Listen.
That's why he got it.
Listen, he don't need to be on the opioids.
The opioids.
Opioids.
The hospital gave it to him.
Listen.
They wanted him to take 7 a day. He said he was taking 2.
Listen. What I'm gonna need for him to do is take them pills in that other bottle that the doctor gave him as prescribed. Okay? We're not talking about the pain pills. Okay?
He would be more crazy.
We ain't talking about the pain pills. We talking about them head pills. I'm gonna need him to take them as prescribed.
You tripping.
He tripping. He is tripping. So, but then this is the other thing, right? So, let's get on this first, and then I'm gonna get on to why I think he acting this way.
Okay, go ahead.
The real reason why I think he acting this way. So, I'm sure everyone heard about the comments he made about slavery. Just in case you didn't, what Kanye said, and I quote, "When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. You were there for 400 years, and it's all of y'all. It's like we're mentally imprisoned."
I got a clip of that. You want to hear that too, or that's good?
No,
for
I
you?
don't want to hear that.
Okay,
I don't want to hear that again. I've heard it enough.
Go ahead.
But what I am going to read off to you is another quote by Van Lathan, one of the TMZ employees.
Okay.
And he hit the nail on the coffin.
Head.
Y'all know I don't get sayings right. Whatever. You know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant, damn it.
Go ahead.
So.
Tighten that coffin up. Come on.
So Van Lathan said, "While you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that comes from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed. I'm appalled. And brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something to me that's not real." I'm giving a hand clap for that brother.
Round of applause? No, hand clap. Let's get the hand clap. All right.
I love how you say that like we got backstage here.
Let's get the hand clap.
But no, seriously, like for real, like I think sometimes Kanye lives in this bubble. You know what I'm saying? He lives in this bubble. And it's like some of the stuff that he says, and I think what bothers folks is that you have a platform to really make a change. And you just out here just being dumb. But I don't even know if it's dumb. At this point, I really think that he has some mental health issues. I really think what he calls a breakthrough, he didn't break all the way through.
Right.
I'm going to need him to go try again. I'm going to need him to go back to the start line and try again. Do not collect 200. Do not pass go. I'm going to need you to start over. For real. Like, for real. I don't understand. But then part of me is like, and you might not agree, but I do think that Kanye is very intelligent.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I would agree with that.
I think he is very intelligent. I don't know if I would go as far as to say genius.
Right.
But then again, maybe that's why he cuckoo, right?
Yeah.
And there's a reason for his madness right now. He is marketing his album.
Wait a minute. You're right. You are absolutely right. You're the second person that said that. The lady told me today when I was at work, because I got a little free time at work.
That's the second time he had free time in one day, y'all. Y'all
the lady
keep it count.
said,
I'm keeping count.
The lady said,
what does HR keep it count?
Hey, the lady said every time he does something crazy, it follows with an album. He said, She said that she's a little concerned that this is like real to the top. But she said everything
if you look
he does.
At his eyes, you can tell something's off.
Yeah.
But he got enough sense still, even though he's off right now.
Right.
He still got enough sense to know that this is going to sell albums.
Yep.
He got people talking.
Yeah.
As soon as that album, I mean, everybody's talking about that record with him and T.I.
And what's that guy's name?
Personally, I think it's garbage.
What's that guy?
No offense. I mean, y'all are basically talking. It's like y'all are texting back and forth. What the hell?
But T.I. was your boy.
I love T.I., but I mean,
So
if you listen to the depth of it and the words, I get it.
I didn't hear it yet.
But I mean, the way they talking is like,
So what's the guy on TMZ, the head guy, Harvey?
Yes.
When I was listening to the interview today, he was like, "Did you just put that hat on, that Make America Great hat again, just to get a response and just get everything going?" He was like, "No." And Harvey said it was like, "I think you did." He's like, "I think you did this for the response and for some attention." So
Right.
I think that was like kind of bold, but it was true.
It's very true.
Yeah, it was true.
And you can't blame the brother. I mean, everybody does something crazy to get their record sold.
That's crazy. That's real crazy.
And I mean, but my point is, you have a following. Do you really need to be out here acting a straight up fool?
Yep. You're right.
The records are going to sell regardless because you have a following. No matter what you do or say, there's going to be people that is going to continue to be Team Kanye.
Do you think any of this, and I don't know if you're a believer of it or not, do you think any of this, because this was mentioned today at work too, you think any of this has to do with the way he's acting and what the things that he does? And is he being controlled by Illuminati? Do you believe in that?
I don't really think he's being controlled by the Illuminati. I think he's just off his meds. I do. And did you hear that he's talking about putting the doctor who performed the plastic surgery of his mother as his album cover? Because he's all about forgiveness.
The lady I spoke to today said that too. She said her conspiracy theory says that he sacrificed his mom. I don't think that's too far-fetched. Now, I don't like to talk about somebody's mother, especially a mom who's passed away. Who am I to say that he would do something like that to his mother? But this is just what I've heard.
I don't think so. I think that it really jacked him up. It was his mother. And he lost his mother over something that could have been avoided. The other thing that this is why I think he's gone off the deep end, though, Dre, for real. You lost your mother to plastic surgery, and you go and have plastic surgery that is so freaking unnecessary. What, he like $150? What the hell are you having liposuction for?
He ain't want them to talk about him like they did Rob.
In the hell surgeon allow somebody to have liposuction that ain't got nothing to lipo?
Money. All about money. Money.
Because he ain't want them talking about him like he talking about Rob. Rob is a fat ass.
Fat as fuck, man. Rob, you listen, you are a fat fuck.
I'm a big girl. I own it. I'm just saying, like, for real.
Rob is fat as heck.
And the fact that Rob didn't show up to the wedding because people were talking about him.
I think he did show up and he left.
Right. I mean, what the hell?
Big Rob.
Rob got issues
Everybody,
too.
shout out to Big Rob, man.
But Rob got issues because he's the only guy in a house full of women. And I mean that literally.
No.
And I mean that literally.
Bruce Jenner is a man.
And I mean that literally.
Bruce Jenner is a man.
For real.
Calling that fool no dead, whatever his name. I don't even remember the woman's name he wanted to be called.
His siblings. He's the only guy in a house full of women. You know, he has all these female siblings. So he's already got that stigma going, and now he done gained all this weight, and they walking around looking like supermodels.
Big Rob.
He's feeling some kind of way, and he lost his girl. You know,
Big Rob.
I feel sorry for Rob.
Big Rob.
But I digress. But that's my theory. I'm not going to say that he sacrificed his mom. I'm not going down that.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to go down
I'm not touching that.
I don't want to
10-foot pole.
Yeah, I need to retreat. I need to take that back.
But
I didn't even say it though. But
no, you didn't say it. You were just putting it out there. Ain't no shame in that.
Right.
But I do think this is for record sales.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, I like some of the words in the Ye versus the People track with T.I., but I think the way people are hyping it up, I'm like, it's not that great. But I'm not a Kanye fan.
Me either.
So maybe that's why I'm a little biased. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, you ain't.
But what do you think about Kim? If she's continuously having, a family with this man, so they didn't have another kid, right?
Uh-huh.
What does that say about her mental stability?
See, that's the thing. Before she started messing with Kanye, I knew she was a little off. Just by the stuff that she does, like the stuff that she did. And, I think she has some issues with herself. Like, self-esteem issues and stuff like that. She's off.
Where are you? Like, why are you allowing your man to be running rampant in the freaking streets looking like a damn fool? Because I'm gonna tell you what, you come off your meds if you want to, Dre. You ain't gonna be out here.
Damn meds.
You ain't gonna be out here.
Damn nuts.
You ain't gonna be out here embarrassing me in these streets, okay? That's what you not gonna do. They're not gonna be like Queen V's husband out here in these streets acting a fool. Nah, homie, you is not about to be disrespecting
First of all,
and embarrassing me in these streets.
First of all, you're gonna recant on what you said because I don't take meds.
On that.
I don't take meds for any mental health issues. So you need to straighten that out. First of all,
that was just a figure of speech, people. That was just a figure of speech.
Second of all
I'm saying
run
is,
this.
I ain't no Kim Kardashian, okay?
You'll be one if I want you one.
He
If I
ain't
want
gonna
you to
be
be
out
one.
here.
You'll be one if I want you to be
You ain't
one.
gonna be out here running rampant, embarrassing me in
I'll
these
do what the hell I want to do in these streets.
And
you
guarantee you that.
You talk a good game.
I can guarantee you that.
You talk a good game. Keep it up. Whatever. You got any more to talk about? You want to give me your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are for real. Like, I know that we all are talking about Kanye. We're laughing about Kanye. We're making jokes about Kanye. But at the end of the day, mental health is serious. It's a serious disease. I really think that something is wrong with this dude. I think he needs to go and finish his breakthrough because obviously he didn't break through everything. He missed a corner or something.
There's some of them barriers.
Something happened. He took a shortcut. I don't know what he did. But he didn't break through. So I'm going to need him to go handle that. I do think that he's very intelligent, and I'm sure that he is not fully aware, but he is somewhat aware of what he's doing. But you can look at his eye and tell he looks a little off.
Yeah.
And then if he's sitting there not really taking his medication as prescribed, they give it to you for a reason, dude. I'm not talking about the opioids. Like, he don't need to be taking pain meds. Nobody needs to be taking pain meds if you're not in pain. I'm talking about the other pill that they gave him. He need to be taking that on a regular basis as prescribed because he's out of control. And I'm going to need him to go back down in them woods or the hills or wherever mountains, wherever he was the last couple of years. And I'm going to need him to finish his breakthrough because it didn't work this first time, this first go round. And I'm going to need Kim to go with him and get her some pills too.
All right.
That's all. But seriously, I know I'm joking, but for real, mental illness is no joke. My heart kind of goes out to the guy.
I feel sorry for him. I do, yeah. So that was my final thoughts. Like this mental health issues is some of them you or we may find entertaining, but after the entertainment and after the cameras go off, there still lies a person who has a serious mental health condition, and we need to be praying for him instead of laughing at him.
And just to kind of piggyback off of that, I think we all have a little mental illness.
Yeah.
And I think it's just, we're able to keep it together, but all we need is that one breaking point like he had with the death of his mother. To send us over the edge as well.
Yeah, we just one breaking point away.
So we all have to be respectful of that. You know what I mean? Like, we joke about things and et cetera,
Right.
But we got to be respectful of that. We don't know why. Just because he's a rich guy and he's famous, everybody got issues. Everybody going through something.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're all trying to keep it together.
Yeah.
So, that's my final word.
Well, that was a good one.
And like I said, come off of the meds if you want to. Have me out here.
Kiss my ass.
Be out here in these streets. Be out here in these streets acting a fool if you want to.
Keep playing that tough role. Anyway, it's time for the student out of the week, and I think I got a student out of the week, and you're going to get a kick out of this. So let's talk about the student out of the week. So y'all know what it is. Student out of the week is that stupid person that does stupid things all a stupid time. And this week's student out of the week, they didn't name this guy, but his actions, I don't even think we need a name. I mean, this is just crazy. So I'm going to read it instead of explain. You know what? I'll explain it because I think it's better when I explain it. So there was a guy in the supermarket. Two men waited online at a coffee shop I thought it was a supermarket, but it's a coffee shop to pay their bill. A third gentleman cut in front of them. He threw a drink at the clerk and demanded all the money from the cashier drawer. The two men recovered handcuffs and used them on the guy who threw the coffee on the cashier to get the money. Apparently, the criminal rushed past those people in line so quickly he didn't know that the two men were police officers. Now, this is where the stew nod comes in at. Now, if they were two men in the supermarket, of course, we walk past them. We're not going to know that they're police officers. But how about this? This fool, now the two men are in front of him. This fool went right past them and they were in full uniform. And for that, and I wish I knew your name. Oh, I wish I knew your name.
He was focused. He had a job to do, and damn it, he was going to make sure he did it.
And for that, you are Stew Nod of the Week, whoever you are, you dumb ass. Yo, you run right past the police officer, two police officers, not one, two. So I can see, okay, I didn't see him. It slipped up. I didn't see him. But the second one, you didn't even see that. You didn't see the neither one of them in uniform. You a Stew Nod of the Week.
See, let me tell you the difference between him and Kanye. Kanye's so focused on loving everybody that he ended up missing his breakthrough. He think he got broke. He think he broke through, but he really didn't. This dude was so focused on the finish line that he didn't see the obstacles in his way. Because he said, the Lord gonna move all obstacles out my way. That's what the scriptures say. So I'm going to keep focusing on this finish line, and I don't care what obstacles in my way. It's all going to work out.
Well, that's a good Stew Nod of the Week for that on that one, because that's just crazy. So y'all know. Oh, man, that was a good one. So now y'all know what it is. It's time for Queen V's Words of Wisdom. Queen V, please take us away.
So, like I mentioned to you earlier, keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple today. So, there's a quote by Danielle Rupp. Says, you can't tell just by looking at someone what they are dealing with inside. I think as we go throughout our day, it's important to always remember that. You never know what someone's dealing with. Mental illness, depression, anxiety. It doesn't have symptoms that you can physically see sometimes. And people do a great job of keeping that contained when they're in public. So, just remember, you don't know what anyone's dealing with. Don't judge a book by its cover, and be kind. Be kind, because everybody is going through something. So just remember to be kind to everyone you meet.
And there you have it. Queen V's Words of Wisdom. We'd like to thank you for listening. We thank you for your support. If you missed any episodes, remember you can go to weinthelounge.com/episodes to catch up on all your episodes of In the Lounge with Dre and V. If you have a few favorites, you can always go there and catch up and listen again. We'd like to thank you. Thank you for listening. And as we always say, we are out of here. Peace.